Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and we are here for season 14. This is the Real Housewives of Atlanta, the review. Okay? This is the review for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 14, episode 1. All right? So, anyways, okay, so listen. My contact's bothering me. I'm excited. I'm excited for this season. I'm excited. I'm just excited. I cannot tell you the last time that I watched a show like in real time. Usually like I DVR the show and then I'll just watch it, later on. And sometimes I may like wait until like 30 minutes into the show, right? And then I'll start watching it. So then I can like, by the time I get through the commercials, it'll be the end of the show. But baby, let me tell you something. I was sitting here waiting for 7 p.m. Central Standard Time to hit. Baby, 6:59. Girl, I had it on Bravo. I was watching Sweet Home Alabama. I think I was watching Sweet Home Alabama on E. Well, whatever I was watching it on. Anyways, I turned it on Bravo. The season started, and I'm here for it because I feel like this is just like old school Housewives. You have a group of women in a friend circle who are hanging out, and whatever happens, it happens, right? We ain't got no people on here accusing folks of scamming old people. We ain't got nobody on here accusing nobody of stealing burn victims, orphans, and widows' money, okay? It's just a group of women who are hanging out, and whatever we capture is what we capture. That's at least what I'm hoping this season is going to be. That's what I gather the season is going to be from the trailer that we saw. But the first episode, I'm going to be honest with y'all, I loved it. Girl, I loved it. I did not have a problem with this first episode. I was here for it. I thought that everybody, you could tell that the producers or whoever is in charge now, I think it's still truly original. I just think they have different producers. That they are making the girls be more open and honest about their lives. I caught that with like the first 5 minutes. I'm loving Sonia. I think she's a great addition. I would have not expected her to be a new girl. I think she fit right on in. So far, so good for everybody. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So Kenya, the show starts off with Kenya. Well, it starts off with, them reading Twitter messages about, what the fans are saying, the supporters of the show, who's going to do what they're expecting from the girls from the new season. And then the next scene is Kenya and her dance partner, Brandon. For those who don't know, Kenya was on Dancing with the Stars. I think she made it through for like a few weeks. And then she was voted off. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Y'all know Kenya is my girl. Y'all know Kenya. For those who don't know, girl, I'm Team Swirl. Okay? But we still got to be honest, though. I thought it was weird how either Kenya was making it seem or either it was the producers. I don't know, trying to make it seem as though Kenya and this boy had something going on. Girl, quiet as this kept. Kenya, now y'all know Kenya is one of the baddest women walking around, okay? But I'm not gonna sit here and act like that boy didn't look like he was young enough to be her son, okay? Now he ain't her son. But I didn't like how the whole, like, oh, he makes me feel this and this and this. Girl, that's your dance partner. Okay, leave it alone. So anyway, I got some more to say about that in a little bit. We're going to get real messy in this review. Girl, when are we not messy? All right. Girl, tell me when you're not going to be messy. Then that's when I can expect something new. Okay. So Marlo has her confessional, right? This is not her first confessional. She's had confessionals in the past, but this is her first confessional as a official housewife. Baby, these contacts, honey. as an official housewife. She says, I'm Marlo Patrice Hampton. You can hear the guy basically tell her, no need to act brand new. Marlo, the people know who you are, child. Okay. She wanted to give her whole introduction. I'm Marlo Patrice Hampton. I'm from wherever she's from, Florida. I'm happy that Marlo has a peach. I'll be honest. I think it's cute. I'm not mad at it. I actually was smiling when, when they showed Marlo in the opening credits, when they show her little, they do how they show her name, show the girl's name and their dress before they go to their personal scene. I started smiling. I thought, I was like, oh, Marlo, Marlo got her peach, blah. I said, bitch, Miss Marlo done went from mug shots to a peach. But I mean, because she ain't the only housewife that got a couple of mug shots. But anyways, Marlo, when they met the guy, Marlo and Candy came to Kenya's dance practice. They met Brandon. Brandon is a cute guy. Why Marlo said, girl, she made a comment about him being cute, and then said something about her, future kids having good texture hair. I said, girl, I know we still not in 2022. Marlo, at your big ass age, you still talking about good hair. I'm leaving. Girl, we go. What does Marlo do for a living? This is the thing, right? Now I'm starting to get excited. This is the thing. I don't think Marlo has ever just said that she sold pussy. But I think that most of us have come to the conclusion that Marlo sold pussy. Or at least that's what we think she did. Now listen, the real gag is a lot of the girls who probably used to talk about Marlo, girl, quiet as it's kept, y'all should have been taking lessons, honey. Because from what Marlo said on Watch What Happens Live a few years ago, is that, girl, she got from one of her billionaires that she dated, her house is paid for and her mama house is paid for. So we can talk about Marlo, but this bitch is good. Some of y'all hoes out there sucking dick for $20. We gonna keep it all the way. It's a few of y'all bitches out there who letting a nigga fuck y'all raw for just $100. Okay? Marlo out here getting the houses and shit. So if anything, bitch, we all need to be taking the Marlo Hampton class 101 on hoeing. I know that's right. Shit. Shout out to Marlo. Shout out to Marlo Patrice Hampton, okay? But she's about the only bitch I done seen do it right. Because a lot of y'all bitches got OnlyFans pages and you barely getting by. Okay? So we ain't gonna give to Marlo too much. Even though she's still giving that same story about that $1 billion that she dated, girl, 10 years ago. Like Candy said, girl, you heard when they were talking, you heard when Kenya got up and she walked away, she said, Marlo, stop. Girl, you lying. Ain't nobody buying with, girl. We know you sold pussy. It is what it is, girl. We don't know, girl, in the conversation. We don't know what Marlo did for her money. I think she did say years ago that she dated wealthy men and these men gave her an allowance. Did she say something like that? I mean, girl, it is what it is, girl. Marlo was grown. Girl, what the moral of the story is, Marlo was grown. And Marlo, baby, she made sure her mama was okay and her nephews. She take care of her nephews. I'll get into that in a little bit. Sheree and Tyra. Oh, Sheree. Sheree is back. So, girl, you see somebody walking up. You heard hell to the no, 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 no. I just tugged on her wig. Who gonna check me, boo? And then all of a sudden, you see Sheree. So, the girls are excited. Candy, Kenya, and Marlo, they're excited to see Sheree. I don't know if they knew at this point, that Sheree was coming back. or if they just told them you're going to be the new housewife is going to be meeting up with you guys today. I don't know. By their reaction, I kind of felt like they didn't know it was going to be Sheree. They probably knew somebody was coming, but they probably didn't know who it was going to be. Her and Tyrone. Sheree, you too old. Girl, you are too old. I'm gonna leave Sheree alone for right now because, girl, these contacts are bothering me, and I want to go take them out and go get in my bed. But Sheree too grown. At her big ass age, should be dealing with a convict. How long was Tyrone in prison? You know, I have this thought about like when men do a certain bid, not like a weekend in jail, not like a month in jail. When I started hearing about the men who be in prison and they don't have access to conjugal visits, unless they have access to some of the guards, the female guards who probably free codes and be letting them inmates fuck them down or something. I be thinking they be into boy pussy. I know y'all don't, I be thinking they into boy pussy. Sheree said she ain't gonna give him no coochie right now. I was confused by the conversation because I thought at one point she said it sounded like she had gave him some coochie and then I guess she must have stopped. Girl, I don't know, girl. They asked Candace about when she said she was practicing abstinence, girl, when everybody said, why? Kenya is done with Mark. Candy talks about her sex life with Todd. Basically, Candace said, I'm a working man. I'm the head of household. Girl, I got 15 jobs. I got to take care of my husband. I got to take care of these kids. I got a family to feed. I'm tired, you know. This is the thing. And this is, you know, I ain't got no man, but, you know, sex, I guess the older that I've gotten, it's kind of like sex, it is what it is. Even for the married people. It wouldn't surprise me if a married person told me, oh girl, I ain't had sex in about 3 weeks or a month, right? You got dick and pussy in the bed, right? But it's kind of like, girl, sometimes as you get older, I don't know, child. I don't know, because I be thinking, girl, if I had a man in my bed, it's a difference. It's a difference between the girls like me and the girls like you. Y'all got a nigga laying in y'all bed. I ain't got one in mine. So, that's why I ain't had sex in God knows when. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Anyway, so this ain't got nothing to do with us. It's got to do with Candy and Ty fucking. Basically, they sex life, it sounds like it's non-existent. That's what I got from it. Marlo, Michael, and William. I feel like Marlo really deserves her flowers. I really do, because, and I know Marlo's not the only person, but we're talking about Marlo. For Marlo to go from being this person who really only had to look out for herself, right? From being a single woman who lived this fabulous lifestyle to, you know, just worrying about herself, to just one day, you know, thinking that she was going to have her nephews for a weekend or for a week, to pretty much being a parent. I think Marlo deserves her flowers. I think that is a huge transition, girl. It really, really is. I think it would be. Girl. I think that would be like a huge, like, oh my God, bitch, I'm really over here taking care of people's kids, right? Well, you know, my nephews, but, you know. She said, one thing that I was confused by, because I could have swore that Marlo said that her sister, that don't necessarily mean nothing. Never mind. I was going to say, I thought Marlo said that her sister had mental health issues and that she was like in a psychiatric ward. But then she said, maybe I'm getting the story confused. Anyways, the sister is in jail. Marlo was in the kitchen cooking for the kids. I thought it was fun. I don't know why I thought it did remind me of like little boys. Not to make it seem so it's okay for little boys to be dirty, because it's not, okay? when she walked in the room and woke one of the kids up, and she was like, "You didn't even shower last night. You got on the same shirt you had on yesterday morning." She in the kitchen cooking eggs, girl. When she was trying to flip the eggs over, and she jumped, and then did y'all hear what her nephew said? Was that necessary? Don't y'all do that too whenever y'all cooking? Do y'all move y'all body? Like whenever you like, if you cooking an omelet, you try to flip the egg over, do you like move your whole body? Girl, why is it all necessary? Anyways, girl, now this is what I did see. I think they talked about Marlo dating somebody when they were at Kenya's dance rehearsal. They talked about Marlo dating some man. Did y'all see those beers in the refrigerator? Now, I don't know if Marlo drink beer or not. Okay? I said either Ashley Darby is coming over or either Marlo got a man in that house. Okay? Or either Marlo might drink beer. I don't know, child. But she sure had some beer in the refrigerator. Girl. Anyways, I saw that. Oh, girl. Here go Drew and Wreck-It Ralph. Yes. Drew's husband name is Wreck-It Ralph. Girl, he's so fine. Go lie, girl. Girl, Ralph is fine. I don't care what none of y'all say. I don't care what none of y'all say, but Ralph is fine. He ain't shit. But girl, he fine. So they go to work out. Drew, I guess, is the face of a new business venture, Drop It with Drew, a 21-day weight loss program. I'm not going to play with Drew. Before we even get started, I just want to say, for those who don't know, I actually was an advocate for Drew returning for season 14. I'm really over the whole one season and be done with the girls. Because I feel like for the most part, anytime there is a new girl, people usually don't like the new girl. I feel like Sonia may be like the one who breaks the curse. Usually when it's a new housewife, they don't like the new housewife. If it's a friend of the show, they really don't like the friend of the show. I think the first friend of the show that people actually liked was Tanya. The one who was in there fucking Portia, eating Portia pussy out while Bolo was fucking her. Girl, I don't know, girl. We don't know, girl. All we know is after the Bolo incident, girl, we never heard from Tanya no more. Okay? But that's about the only one who... Other than that, I feel like Sonia might be the next one. Like, but you know, Sonia's a housewife. Drew, the only reason why we're gonna talk about Drew and her body is because it was discussed on the show. For those who don't know, I really try to stay away, even though I've broken my rule. You know, a few times. I'll say probably about 10 or 15 times out of all the videos that I've made. I really try to stay away. When I ever talk about somebody, I might talk about like, I hate your dress, I hate your makeup, I hate your hair, I hate his suit. Girl, I don't know why he got those shoes on. Girl, that suit is too big. But when it comes to a woman, like I try to stay away from like the physical. It's one thing for you to be like, oh, I hate her dress, I hate her makeup, I hate her hair. Drew is a pretty girl. And there's nothing wrong with Drew's body. But, bitch, you're not going to sit here and get me to believe, and yes, I'm getting ahead of myself. You're not going to sit here and get me to believe that you lost 25 pounds in 3 weeks. And you look bigger in your second picture than you did in your first picture. Then you sit here and tell us that you had a mommy makeover. Even when I was looking at Drew in the new promo photo shoots, I said to myself, oh, Drew done gained some weight. It's not bad weight, but to me, Drew looked bigger in the recent promo photos for Real Housewives of Atlanta. The first one that they did, and then the second one they did in the all white. I said, oh, Drew done gained some weight. Baby, the checks must have cleared, baby. She eating good now. Okay? So I'm trying to figure out what is 25 pounds at that she claims she lost, and what is mommy makeover at? Because I feel like Drew was trying to insinuate that she got like, when people say mommy makeover, I start thinking, and maybe I'm wrong in the way I'm thinking. When people say mommy makeover, I'm thinking like lipo, you getting your stomach sucked out so your stomach can be flat, you getting your titties back lifted because the kids have sucked the life out of your titties, right? So that's what I'm thinking of. So I want to know what she meant when she said mommy makeover, and what the hell these 25 pounds though that she said she lost in 3 weeks. Because Sonia was looking at her like she was a goddamn liar, and Candy was looking at her like she was a goddamn liar. Now we all know from what they say that it's harder for women to lose weight compared to a man. Now I honestly believe that if I put my mind to it and ate right and ran and did the shit I needed to do, I could probably lose 25 pounds in probably like 6 weeks. I'll say 2 months, 6 weeks to a month. It wouldn't take that long. It really wouldn't if I did what I was supposed to do. Now, for women, they say, it's a little bit hard. I don't know, girl. I'm not going to play this game with Drew and Wreck-It Ralph with his fine ass. Girl, I'm getting ahead of myself. All right. Sonia. Sonia is there to work out. I guess Sonia at this point was, well, not necessarily. I was thinking in my head that Sonia was a friend of the housewife at this moment because of the way that she kind of appeared on the screen. Sonia has a very nice frame. Girl, I be forgetting. Girl, quiet as it's kept. I be forgetting that y'all bitches be having body. No, I'm sorry, that came out the wrong way. Shout out to all the new people. I be saying bitch like it's girl, so don't get offended. Everybody is a bitch. Okay, but that's not, it's not the same thing as when a straight man say it. Like when we say bitch, it's like girl. When a straight man say bitch, it's like bitch. Okay, like you a bitch for real when they say it. But I be forgetting that y'all really be shaped like Sonia, because everybody walking around here with so much ass on their backs now and hips, right? That I be forgetting. It's just shocked me when I saw Sonia on my screen with her workout gear on. I was like, oh, she's very tiny. Because I'm so used to seeing, big asses and titties and hips and, so it's good to see somebody. It's good to see somebody. Okay, this is how the girls actually used to look. Not everybody, but it's just good to see, like, you get what I'm trying to say? Just a normal, petite, small girl, look Debbie cakes, right? She ain't giving you too much. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. Sonia has a nice tone body. Girl, Sonia and Drew were running. Girl, you can tell Sonia was like, girl, you can tell she was barely like, girl, let me just play around. She said, how are we supposed to drop it with Drew when Drew can't even drop it to a squat? Girl, this is my thing. Like, excuse me, sorry, y'all. If you're going to, go into the, to me, the people that should, Sheree. If Sheree, you can literally look at Sheree and tell Sheree be lifting. Sheree look like she will beat you up. Girl, even in the new Real Housewives of Atlanta promo shoot, baby, Sheree look like she do 100 push-ups in the morning and 250 before she go to bed. Baby, Sheree, the people who look like they should have some type of workout, weight loss program will be Kenya, probably, right? Kenya likes to work out, we know. Sheree, Sonia, Drew need to be on the same side with Candy. Girl. How the fuck you gonna go get surgery and then come out with a weight loss? Because I just thought about that shit. Drew, I wanted you to come back because I don't like the 1 year thing. But you're not supposed to play this game with me. You would have had a mommy makeover and then want to tell the girls, girl, I want to create a weight loss program. Maybe you'll sit your ass. Oh, I'm so sick of her. I put Drew as the worst person to work out with. And that's no shade to Drew. I just feel like somebody like Sonia. Sonia, to me, like Drew needs to have a personal trainer to start out with, right? To me, when I look at someone like Sonia, like even her husband, Ralph, Sonia's husband, like Sonia looks like the type of person when she goes to the gym, she don't play no games. Like she don't have time to be sitting here trying to tell you, girl, come on, squat, go low. Like, it's kind of like, bitch, this is my job, right? It's my job. So, like, I don't have time to be playing these games with you. Here go Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph. Ralph is writing a book on being a stepfather. He goes and gets a woman to be his assistant, to run his business. That's what he said. So I was confused on, because he was running everything together. You're writing this book on being a stepfather, but you said you went and got this assistant, this woman to help you run your business. Now, I don't know if you meant like the book. If you writing a fucking book on how to be a stepfather, then why the fuck you go get a bitch? Like, I'm so confused. Drew says, let me say something. This is what I'm not about to do. I'm not going to play this game with Drew or Ralph this season. I don't know. This is the gag, right? And this is what I'm having a hard time understanding with Drew, about Drew and Ralph. I don't know if they are authentic. I don't know if they are telling the truth. I don't know if these people are liars. I don't know if they're actors. I honestly don't know. And it's hard for me to, and I think that's the thing that's the most frustrating for me, because I don't know if they sat in their room before the season started and they came up with this shit like they supposedly, allegedly came up with that shit about Tampa last year. It's almost hard for me to believe that this shit is for real. Like, are y'all playing a game? Because, quiet as it's kept, it really sounds like Ralph might be an ain't shit nigga. He done told you that if he got to choose between you or your dreams, it's going to be his dreams. I mean, girl. You didn't know about your dreams before you decided to get married and have kids? I'm not saying your dreams got to come to a stop. But sometimes people's dreams do come to a halt. I guess he said they've been halted long enough. I don't know. So Brandon. Brandon is at Kenya's house. Bitch. I am long-winded. I still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages of notes. Bitch. I be talking too fucking much. I be talking too much. I be talking too much. This is ridiculous. Girl, I'm serious, y'all. Bitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm so serious. Oh, God. So anyway, Sean, Brandon is over at Kenya's house. She's cooking for him. Now, I was looking at Brandon and Look Miss Brooklyn, and I said either Brandon can be Look Miss Brooklyn daddy, or either Brandon can be Miss Look Brooklyn's brother, big brother. Now Kenya looked like the mama, and Brandon looked like the brother, and Brooklyn looked like the little sister. But girl, if I saw Brandon walking out with Miss Little Brooklyn, I would think that he was the daddy. Now I probably should say that because I'm not trying to kick up no dust or dirt and start no shit, because you know last time Mark didn't even want Little Brooklyn face on the motherfucking TV screen. I'm just saying. I said, oh baby, that made me look just like that man. Anyways, child. But I think that man is married. I'm just saying. I know that's not his baby. I'm just saying when he was sitting beside her, I was like, okay, they look just like, okay. But she's such a cutie patootie girl. Marlo's invitation. The invitation, it didn't land for me. I didn't like to walk around with a laptop open up. A girl like, girl, you would have did better by just sending like an invitation to the people's phone. Girl, like, Sonia Is Jamaican. I did not know that. I thought her mom was gorgeous. Girl, this may sound inappropriate, but when am I not? Girl, for some reason, I kept looking at her mama and daddy and saying, I know, at least back in the day, they used to have good ass sex. Girl, her mama and daddy are like full blown Jamaican. Like, girl, I don't know why I was like, oh my God! Like, cause you know, sometimes, like, I think I'm so used to seeing the, they like Jamaican, like they didn't try to change up the way that they spoke or anything. I was here for it. I loved it. So Sonia is Jamaican. But anyways, Aaron wants a daughter. That's her husband. Sonia feels like after she had her son, she said Aaron checked out. They asked Deuce, does he want like a brother or a sister? Deuce said he want a dog. I love the name Deuce. This is what it sounds like to me. It sounds like, Aaron, you didn't do what you were supposed to do after your wife had your son, y'all's son, right? Because if you had done what you were supposed to do, this is how I just feel. If you do what you're supposed to do, and if a woman feels like she's safe, and if a woman feels like you're gonna do what you're holding up your end of the bargain, then she's not gonna mind spitting out children like Sierra. Look at that bitch over there. Sierra pregnant. I don't know if she's pregnant, but I think Sierra pregnant right now. Sierra don't mind spitting out Russell children. Okay? Sierra don't mind getting her body back in shape and then bitch getting pregnant again out the blue. You know why? Because Russell probably over there doing what he's supposed to do. Aaron, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Because if you were doing what you're supposed to do, then, baby, she wouldn't mind having another child with you. But you must have showed your ass after she had the son. That's why she don't feel comfortable. Because she said that you checked out. Which means she probably was over there with the howling ass baby by her goddamn self. And you was acting, I don't know, I'm just saying. Am I reading too much into it? I don't think I am. And quiet as it's kept, the daddy, sorry, you need to hush too. Because you over there talking about being busy is not an excuse not to have children. Let me say something. Being busy, he said being busy is not an excuse not to want more children. I'd be goddamn if it ain't. However, I do also believe that if you really want to have children, you will rearrange your schedule. Like if Sonia really wanted to have another child, she would have had one, unless she has, unless there are complications, right? But if everything is like 100% go from the doctor, if Sonia wanted to have another baby, she would have another baby. Even if she said she was busy, she would be like, bitch, me and we trying to build our family. Again, it goes back to the husband not doing what he was supposed to do. And you heard the mama basically telling the daddy, nigga, you basically shut the fuck up, because you're not going to do shit. When he was like, oh, I'll fix the formula. Don't be, what did she say? I think I wrote it down. You're not helping do nothing, so don't put that out there. She said something like that. They have very strong accents. So cute. Sexy too, quiet as it's kept. So I took that as though you ain't helping do shit. You ain't even help with your own children. Probably. I don't know. I'm just saying, girl. Y'all have to. I just feel like Aaron. So Drew, Sonia, and Candy, baby, when that gay boy, bitch, when that gay boy came up to that door when Candy walked in, he was like, honey, it's a good healthy libation to keep your taste buds moving and your hips grouping, honey. And he was moving at her out the way. And he was like, yes. And girl, Candy was looking at him like, honey. Girl, he called her Miss Legendary Birds. Girl, I said, girl, he been waiting for Candy. Girl, you could tell he was waiting for Candy to walk through that door. Girl, he was waiting. You could tell he go up for Candy, girl. He was waiting for Candy to come through that door, child. Waiting. Do you hear me? He called her Miss Legendary Birds, honey. We already talked about Drew. Drew had his hysterectomy. Okay. They talked about Ralph and the woman asking him did he want a massage. Again, I'm not gonna go. I'm not just to go here with Ralph and Drew. Candy asked him, "What was your reply?" And he says, "What was my reply? I didn't pick up the phone." When I tell you, either this is for real and Ralph ain't shit, cause girl, she didn't ask you did you pick up the phone. She just asked you what was your reply. You were saying that I think the lady had texted you. Ralph ain't shit. Oh, yeah, so they're talking about the massage and the woman, I don't know, girl. The woman, I guess that's the assistant. The assistant offered him a massage. Girl, bitch, let me tell you something, girl. What Drew should have said was if you want a massage, Anthony, ain't that the assistant? The one who was Miss Legendary Barris? Says you want a massage? Ralph said he want a massage. Because a massage is a massage. Okay? Anyways, and I'm sure it'll probably be better coming from Anthony. He gonna make sure your neck and your back is worked out, okay? Anyways, Marlo has her event. Girl, Marlo got the call with a fur hat on. I think Marlo is extra. I low key look. Marlo got the call with a fur hat on. Girl, Marlo, where'd you going? They say she had J-Lo's actual Versace dress there. Girl, you heard Candace say, how'd she get that? Sheree met Ralph and Drew. Girl, you can tell when she met Drew. I mean, I don't know what's about to happen between Sheree and Ralph and Drew. But girl, you can already tell it's a mess about to start. Sheree, her girl, mind started twirling and going right when she met Ralph. I'm not gonna lie, I did giggle when Drew said, when they were talking about Kenya, Candy was telling them how Kenya was kind of upset from the night before she had just got eliminated from Dancing with the Stars. And I think I heard Drew said, they were just talking about how, oh, she did such a great job, blah, blah, blah. And then Drew, I think Drew said something like, yeah, every week in the bottom two, she got far. I said, this bitch, see now, if Kenya was on her to say that Kenya was on her ass, then they're gonna say Kenya was wrong. Baby, Kenya walked into that motherfucking party, bitch. Baby, Miss Kenya walked into the party and shut it down. Now, I know the girls gonna get in the comment section and say that was a replica. Yes, I understand that. I know that there's another designer. I think Kenya had somebody make the dress. I don't know why, or she just wanted to save money. And she said, girl, it don't matter. I'm gonna look good anyways. So you ain't gotta get in the comment section talking about, girl, you know that wasn't even the original dress. That was a blah, blah, blah. Girl, we don't care. Baby, Kenya walked in that motherfucker and shut it down. Okay? Shut it down. Show did. All right. Supposedly, Marlo has, was it La Archive spelled incorrectly? Drew pulls Kenya to the side, asks could they start all over. Kenya said that's fine. The situation that they went through last year was not that big of a deal. Even though Drew still wants to act like Drew, that Kenya came for her. Girl, you a goddamn lie. Most of the shit that Kenya said was not that deep, and you did not see it until you saw the episodes, right? You were already starting shit with Kenya throughout the season. We're not gonna go back. We're not gonna go backwards. I did not know Candy was only 5'3". Candy is tiny. I did not know she was that small. She says Marlo is 6'10". She can't wear none of them clothes that Marlo had because at the end of the day, it's gonna look like Blaze got on her clothes. Marlo asked, so basically Marlo has the what is it called? I can't think of what it's called. It's like on the tip of my tongue. Not clothing room. Not clothing room, not boutique. I forgot what it's called. Anyways, Basically it's not meant for it's not meant for the local. It's not meant for the drug dealer girlfriend. It's not meant for the drug dealer's girlfriend. It's not meant for the girl who probably even got the money. It's not meant for the girl who work a 9 to 5. It's only meant for the girls who work in the industry. So I'm assuming, celebrities, movie sets, TV shows, those girls. So don't go knocking on Marlo door just because your boyfriend gave you a couple of dollars. You want to rent an outfit for the Drake concert or the Future concert. It's no. Okay. Marlo said that party cost $40,000. She's not worried about it. She's gonna make that money back. She's gonna make at least $120,000 off that party. So she's not worried about the little party stacks. I know that's right, bitch. Girl. Marlo did a wardrobe change. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to understand why it took Marlo so long to get ready, because what she had on looked like it was just like, girl, a dress and a belt. And then, girl, when Marlo came out that second outfit change, and Sheree said she looked like that strawberry candy. When I tell you, bitch, it's so crazy. I was just on the phone with Brittany, like last week, telling her how I was about to buy a big bag of that strawberry candy. Girl, that strawberry candy, for those who ain't never had that candy before, baby, that candy is good as hell. Girl, when I tell you she did look like that strawberry candy. Anyways, girl, when Marlo got up to do a little speech, I was so confused on like the shit that she did. Like, she walked out with one outfit. I don't know, but she walked out with one outfit with her nephews, and she went back out, and then they introduced her, and then she went and made a speech. I don't know her. Anyways, she said, my girls will tell you I like that old money. Kenya said, no, we can't tell you that. So Sonia and Sheree. So it looks like Sonia and Sheree are gonna be the bone collectors for the season. Sonia and Sheree get up and go start doing and go do what needs to be done. They get the party started. Okay? So they gonna be messy. Now, of course, I'm sitting here thinking, Sonia and Sheree, bitches, y'all had something to say too. They gonna tell Marlo basically, pretty much the girls are hating. They pretty much kind of put it on Kenya's shoulders. Girl, Marlo, of course, gets upset. The last time I had an event, and girl, why they started playing Kenya More Hair Care. Yeah. Candy found the girl page that the therapist or whoever, the assistant, whoever she was, girl. Candy almost had a heart attack. You better not double tap. You better not double tap. Girl, that's the worst thing in the world. To double tap somebody's page, oh my God. Marlo comes over. She starts cursing. Kenya's like, are you directing this to me? I'm glad Candy said everybody had something to say, because the way Marlo was going in on Kenya trying to curse her out, like, girl, you would have thought that Kenya was the only one who made comments about, Marlo's event. But it wasn't just her. It was literally everybody. But she was on Kenya's ass, right? Or trying to be. This is the thing. Marlo is not a reader, because she said she was going to read everybody. Marlo is not a reader. Marlo, I figured out what it is. Marlo, when she tries to read, it never lands. When she's just talking, that's when Marlo starts reading the girls. If you just listen, when she tries to read, it's just kind of like, girl, it's not working. When she just started talking, then it's like, okay, when she told Drew, I wouldn't expect you to understand. She was like, I'm talking to the money girls, the ones that are world travel. What she should have said was, I'm talking to the city girls. She should have said, I'm talking to the city girls. No, that would have been funny to me. But like, even when she was like, I wouldn't expect you to understand. I'm talking to the money girls. I'm talking to the girls, the ones that are well traveled, right? That's when I was like, okay, girl, she getting them together. Like, bitch, y'all should know better. I actually thought that Marlo's event was really, really nice. Like, I thought I liked the mannequins. Could they have had some wigs on like Kenya, proposed? I guess. But I still thought it was nice. It did remind me of like a fashion museum. Like I think they have a fashion museum. I mean, it's not like that, Of course, there's a little bit more high class. But I thought Marlo's event was nice, right? I really did. Girl, when she stood up and then she walked behind Drew, and Drew was still talking, and she said, "You got a French roll." Girl, now quiet as this cup, honey, girl. Back in the day, girl. Whenever, the classy girls. The classy older, and let me tell you something. If you see a woman with a French roll now, honey, she classy. Yeah, if you see a black woman with a French roll in 2022, she classy fish. Period. Okay, and she probably got a little bit of money too. That's the game. Okay. So did they play a clip of Marlo's voice? And Marlo said that I had to ride a lot of dicks for these fashions. I thought Marlo said that. And then it pretty much went off. Marlo walked off, cussing the girls out. You could tell they really didn't care. Kenya was laughing, Candy was laughing. Everybody was laughing when she walked off. So it's kind of like, Marlo, you want to curse them out, and girl, they still laughed at you when you walked off anyways. Okay, that was the end of this review, goddamn. I'm here for it. Good episode. I did not expect this review to be this long. Can't wait for the season to play out. Let me know what y'all think. Are y'all here for this season? Did y'all enjoy the episode? I think that this was a great first episode to kick off this relaunch of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm secretly hoping the ratings are at least 2 million plus. That's what I'm hoping. If not, whatever. It's still my show. I'm here for the girls. I'm here pretty much for everybody. Drew, Wreck-It Ralph, girl, y'all doing a lot. But girl, somebody got to do a lot on the show. So it is what it is. Sonia, it's cool. I think we're going to find out her husband, he ain't shit. I don't know why. But we're going to give Sonia and Andrew or Ross a pass until we find out. If not, then girl, good for Sonia. You probably got you a good man. I hope you do. But based off you not wanting to have another child with him because girl, he checked out after the first one. That tells me a little bit, what I need to know, probably what we did not need to know. Sheree is back. I have a soft spot in my heart for Sheree. For those who don't know, she with that jailbird, whatever, girl. She too big to be doing that. Candy is back. I have a new respect for Candy. I low-key think Candy is that bitch, and Candy don't get the flowers that she deserves. It took me a while to realize that, but I realized that a couple of weeks ago. And then Kenya, my girl, is back. Girl, Team Twirl. What's T? Okay. Kenya, I don't want to hear you talk about that Brandon boy no more. That boy is old enough to be your son, okay? And he looked like it. Who else? Yeah, Sonia. Wait. Kenya? Oh, Marlo. I'm here for Marlo. Marlo, she do a lot, but one thing about Marlo don't mind being messy and bitch kicking up dust and dirt and baby getting shit started. I'm here for it. I'm here for season 14. I'm excited. I think this season is going to be one for the books. I don't care what nobody got to say, but I still want to hear what y'all hoes got to say. So let me know in the comment section. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.